So, what's going on, guys? It's Brian Pickowicz here, BP Fitness, and I want to talk to you guys today. I had a bunch of people commenting, and really, I want to give you guys the 3 pillars of success that you need in order to get started. So, a lot of times people will fall through different things and they don't succeed, they don't get started, and really when it comes to getting started and when it comes to succeeding, it's 3 things, and I'm going to tell you guys what those are right now. So for me, I'm an online coach, I'm an online fitness coach, and I've worked over 350 clients and transformed their lives in the last 2.5 years. I don't take people on who are trying to just get quick fixes. It's all about actually getting them to transform their lives. And I really want to talk to you guys about the 3 things that I tell all my clients that they need. 3 things that are going to ultimately make it so they succeed. And there's 3 main pillars of success when it comes to really getting the right process for you getting started and you becoming the best version of yourself. And so the first one is, do you have the right strategy? So do you have the right process in place that's going to get you to where you want to be? You know, this might be the diet, this might be training, this might be something that goes along the lines of your daily routines. You know, everyone's different and everyone has a different circumstance in their lives. So you have to figure out what's that strategy for you. Is it that you need to eat this way because maybe your body works better off of that plan, or maybe, you know, you don't function in the morning the right way, so you have to do intermittent fasting. It's about figuring out what the right strategy is, no matter what your goals are. It has nothing to do with just fitness, it has to do with everything in life. So what is the strategy that's going to best get you to where you want to be? Set up that strategy, write it down, create a detailed plan of what that actually looks like. Winging things when you're trying to succeed does not help you. You need to be in a place where everything is concrete so you know what you're shooting for. You know, just saying, oh, I'm gonna stop eating carbs today is not gonna help you succeed. Just saying that, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym 6 days a week and have no idea what you're doing is not going to help you. You have to have the right strategy in place, and that's where you're ultimately going to succeed. And that's where you're going to have tangible elements that you can move and see where your progress is going. You need to track your progress, because if you're not tracking your progress, how do you know if it's working or not? And number 2, I think, follows into that. So you have to have the right mindset. You have to have the right strategy, and you have to have the right mindset in order to implement that strategy. You know, a lot of times people don't succeed because they haven't decided in their mind that it's time for them to succeed. You know, it doesn't take years in order to make a decision. It takes a moment. So you have to decide, what does this mean for you? How are you going to implement this strategy, and what is going to be the thing that holds you into place? You know, it's really discipline. It's discipline. It's the discipline to just succeed. And it's not about being perfect, but it's about starting. It's about deciding that this is something that matters to me and it's worth my time. If you can start doing small things every day to make yourself better, you will get to where you want to be. But the mindset comes from listening to motivational speakers, writing it down. Write down your goals every single day. Write down where you want to be in a year, where do you want to be in a month, where do you want to be in 5 years. If you can project yourself mentally and have a vision for 5 years, you'll see that today the action that you're taking is going to lead you to where you want to be in time. But it's not about being there tomorrow. It's about having the patience to develop that mindset, cultivate it, and ultimately that's when you're going to succeed. Now, those 2 things are important, but what it comes down to more than anything is the 3rd pillar of, I think, any program of success, and that's accountability. So what is holding you accountable? What's going to make it so you actually stick to the strategy and then you actually implement the mindset? For me, I always know that what holds me accountable is knowing that I have clients that are depending on me, that I am an example for, and that I have to ultimately push myself harder so that they have an example to be driven by. So for you, you have to develop that mindset of what's gonna make it so I'm holding myself accountable. When it comes to accountability, is it that you have your goals written down? Is it that there's someone else depending on you? Do you have a coach? Do you have a trainer? Do you have a team of people around you? Whatever that is, find out what that thing is gonna hold you accountable and do it. For me, for any of the clients that I coach, I am in contact with them 24/7. They have a success team. They have all these different things, so there's always a resource for them to succeed. And I'm not saying that you have to have the right coach, but you have to have something for you that is holding you in place. Because if you're not having anything that holds you accountable, if there's nothing that's driving you, if there's not a deep passion behind what you're doing, you're not gonna feel empowered by what you're doing. You're gonna feel stagnant. So find that thing that holds you accountable and look at it as, this is the thing that I need to do. Ultimately, you have to do it for yourself though. You have to do it for you, because there's no one else who's more important in your life than you. You know, you can do it for your family, you can do it for those people, but do it for the fact that you know that you're going to be the best version of yourself in every situation. My whole philosophy is that if you become fit, you become healthy, and you become strong mentally and physically and spiritually, you will be able to bring that version of yourself to every action and every step and walk of your life. So for you, knowing that you're doing this right now, knowing that you're taking the step and you're moving yourself in the right direction, is when you're going to find that you're going to succeed in other aspects of your life. So it comes down to strategy, mindset, and accountability. Now here's the thing. Figure out which one of those three you struggle with the most. Is it the mindset? Do you struggle with developing and cultivating the mindset to succeed? Do you struggle with having the right strategy? Maybe you've tried 10,000 different things and none of them worked. Or is it that you don't have anything that's holding you accountable? You haven't figured out what that spark is that's gonna hold you in place. You haven't determined the fact that you're starving for success and that you are bound for greatness, because you are. And so when you look at those things, what are those things that you need the most? And then attack that. Maybe you're lacking all three, and maybe you need to, seek out some help in order to help you. It's, maybe it's, like I said, a friend, a coach, a mentor. Those things help push you in the direction that you need to be. For me, it was always strategy. When I started doing this, I didn't have anyone to teach me dieting. I didn't have anyone to, teach me how to bodybuild. So I had to take small steps to teach myself, and then the right people fell into my life and taught me a little bit more and a little bit more, and you build off of your success. But you have to understand who you are. You have to understand what your weaknesses are, because every one of us has our strong points and weaknesses. No one else is perfect. None of us are perfect. I'm certainly not. And so I don't want you to look at this and say, oh, well, I can't have it all, I can't be it all, because you can. But you don't have to be it all right now. Figure out what you need to do, figure out what's going to help you the most, and that's when you're going to succeed. So this is Brian Pickowicz, the 3 main pillars for you to get started and succeed. It's all about the strategy you have, it's all about the mindset you're working off of, and it's all about what's going to hold you accountable. And if you can adapt to all 3 of those, you can start small steps that lead you in the right direction, you will succeed. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Give this video a thumbs up, comment, let me know, did this video help you? Is there something about this video that resonated with you? What is it that's going to help you succeed in the next month, 6 months, year? And share this video with someone in need. I appreciate you guys. You guys are all what I'm doing this for, and together we're going to build something really powerful. So appreciate you guys. I'll see you around. Boom Zeus.